it's only about 2.5 miles to where I want to stop today, and there are there's 3 locks to go. 3 locks, 2.5 miles. The time is 12:12, so it's still only midday, so I'll easily do that. This is a lovely little spot. Check this out, look at that. There's loads of armco, beautiful, secluded, quiet. I'd be terrified, actually. I'd be terrified of potential axe murderers, because this is truly a remote location. Normally you think it's remote, but there'll be like a farmhouse half a mile away or something, you know, sometimes even closer, that you'll see. But here, genuinely, there are no people. There are just no people. There's not even any dwellings that I can see. Certainly, if I was to be axe murdered, my screams would not reach, you know, anyone. Now, in fairness, you know, you don't get news stories of people being axe murdered on canals every day, you know, so there's a decent chance I won't be. And I'll remember this spot. Yeah, now there's a farm about a mile in that direction, 3/4 of a mile. There's a farm, but certainly out of screaming range. So this is a cracking place. If I want a bit of peace and quiet on the way back up this canal in December, this would be a great place to stop. It really would. It'd be a beautiful place to stop. It's so quiet. In the summer, I bet you get people stopping here, but in the winter, certainly by December, there won't be as many boats knocking about, and there'll be nobody here. I'll be on my own. I'll be fine. Be fine. Certainly, I'm not going to be the victim of any kind of sexual assault. I think we can safely rule that out. You've got to look vaguely human, I think, to encourage that kind of attention. So that's not happening. I'm not juicy enough to invite a Hannibal Lecter, you know, a cannibal style. So it would have to be your common or garden sort of knife murderer, really. And I don't know, did they go for older people? I think they just sort of they like younger people, don't they, axe murderers? I mean, you know, never having been an axe murderer, indeed a murderer of any sort, I can't say with any certainty how safe I am and how's my whether, you know, I'm in the demographic. But if I was, that would be a place where they would get away with it, you know. Any self-respecting axe murderer, he's going to be cruising there for sure. But again, you know, all joking aside, right, the truth is it's not going to happen. So you know, don't write rude comments about me being a wuss and a shitbag. Oh, you I mean, I am, you know, I'm not denying that, but I'm not crazy enough to think that it's a real possibility. There are so few of those lunatics in today's society. For some reason, we haven't got our Yorkshire Rippers and all these crazy killers, have we, these days? Unless they're just killing people and nobody's even knows about it, you know. People do disappear. There's a significant number of people missing. There is that. Anyway, let's not go there, because, you know, it's not going to help me get any sleep in these quiet locations. But the truth is, statistically, it's just not going to happen. I'm not going to be attacked by a mad knife wielding lunatic or anything like that. It's just not. But the trouble about it is that although it's infinitesimally small, it's not even 1 in a million. It's about 1 in 5 million. You've got far more chance of winning the lottery than being attacked by an axeman out in, you know, on the Llangollen Canal. So you could almost dismiss it. You could, but the thing is that even though the chance is so ridiculously tiny that it would ever happen, the consequences of it happening are so extreme. I.e., you know, me dead. and not just dead, but you know, in messy as well. The consequences are so extreme that it is a situation that I have given some, at least passing thought to. You know, all these jokes about axe murders aside, I have actually wondered, how safe might I be? What is the risk? And I can only conclude it's infinitesimally small. And yeah, it's just not. If I ever win the lottery, and I don't even do the lottery, so you know. But if I was to ever win the lottery, then I would say, okay, I'm in the territory of the extremely unlikely here. So maybe the axe murderer's next. But until then, I don't. It's not a risk I sort of take too seriously.